Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Evolve. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna evolve. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna evolve. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you see a check, I'm run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. I wanna ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all. Living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. And I'm rolling the dice, I do it all. Living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chillin' with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Alrighty, so in here in a second, my lovely sister Flo Hogan will take over the podcast because, as you noticed, the boxes are weird because our brother and fellow Texan Dreamcast guy is currently MIA. So as I adjust the overlay, Hogan will take over. But first, I am not the only old man on this podcast. Today, the DallazMan turns how old, D? 31?
31.
31 today. So in honor of my man Dallas turning 31, first off, I want to say congratulations on another year. You leveled up to 31. You have been one of the closest friends I've had, people I can trust in a long time. I consider you family. My daughter loves you. I love you. I'm happy that you rocking with me for all this time for some odd reason. And I just want to say happy birthday, brother. congratulations on level 31. So I brought out the nice fancy ice rocks today. And for those who can partake, we're going to pour up a shot for you, man. Happy birthday, Dallas.
Thank you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Dallas.
birthday.
Woo! That's good.
Birthday.
I might sip on this the whole show.
I didn't know it was gonna get that deep, man. You got me a little misty on me.
My man said,
Like, dang.
that's patented Dallas way. There you go.
You don't wanna cry, mess up your makeup, man. Gotta right.
Beautiful. All right. With that being
don't want
said,
tears in your titty milk now, okay?
I love you, motherfucker.
with that said, as I work on the overlay, the beautiful and the face of Level 1 Gaming will take over.
Talk about it.
What's up, guys? Like, I'm so out of whack. I don't even have my sunglasses on right now. What kind of shit is this? I know. I should put them on. First off, Fame said it best. Happy birthday to my big brother Dallas. Oh God, Fame, what have you done? But let's get into the intros. The one who I think I'm sitting right next to as of right now. Oh no, you moved me. But our white meat here, Citizen Snips, the man with the clamps. How you doing?
I
What's
thought you were
up?
talking about Dallas, man. What's up, everybody? Happy birthday, Dallas, man. I hope you've had a good day, and I hope you will continue to have a good day. And you know what, man? You're cool enough. I even hope you have a good tomorrow too. Anything past that, and you might be pushing your luck, but at least through a good tomorrow, I think should be fair. Thanks for being with us, everybody. Hopefully, Dreamcast guy will pop in at some point. I don't really have anything cool to say in my intro, except that I'm very glad whenever the boxes get messed up, I'm always in the right spot still somehow. So
I don't know how that always
really
happens.
Cool about that. It's kind of cool. Like, it's magical. I don't know, man. But I'll accept it and I'll appreciate it.
Every single time.
Every time. Our resident god of Olympus, Demi. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hi, everybody. Demi God Reviews here. The hardest working man ever is on the podcast to talk about games. Let's get into it.
My favorite boy. How you doing, Halo?
Doing all right. It's been a crazy week. Shout out to Dallas. Yeah, we got a lot of topics, so let's get into them.
The old man up on top, who is put us in our right boxes. What you doing this week, Fame? How you doing?
Watching the Detonate on stream. I am doing great. Hopefully my fellow Texan Dreamcast guy comes through. Having a great time working at Lv1Gaming.com with you guys and our amazing editing team who we just got out of a meeting with. I'm ready to talk some games. I think I got some people upset. I had another tweet that's making me come off of social media because it's blown up again and people are getting annoying because my opinion seems to piss off half the community while the other half, who normally hates me, love me for my thoughts. So it's going to be interesting. Interesting few days for me. So yeah, let's get it going.
And finally, the big bad birthday boy himself. Tell us what you did for your birthday and the general nonsense you get up to.
Y'all don't want to know general nonsense I get up to. Today I've kind of been chilling. Just ran out, had some fun, had breakfast, grabbed some stuff for the room to make it look just a tad cooler and add a little bit more functionality to the studio that I'm putting together. What else?
I see that.
Just kind of. Oh yeah. There's that.
You know I love the colors, man. That's nice. I'm a young pet.
There. And yeah, I got a little. It's actually infinitely more comfortable than my last one was. Like way more comfortable. I just kind of been chilling today and drinking and the other stuff that we do, and got some really good brownies. So
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that what we doing?
No, he was talking about gaming is the other stuff that we do. He's saying he's been drinking and gaming all day.
Drinking and gaming.
Yeah.
So thank you
Eat
guys
brownies.
that are watching live. Thank you for rocking with us. This might be a little bit of a different podcast because we're in a chill mood and it's Dallas's birthday.
Yes,
If you're
indeed.
watching after, make sure to go to Lv1 Gaming, get your latest content. We got some good stuff. And let's just hop into the first topic, which I don't know what it is.
Yes. So the first, I guess I'm back now. So, and I did get to say this. I'm going to say it now. Congratulations, you guys leveled up to 119. This is the Double XP podcast. I gotta tell them what they leveled up to, boo.
No, I just what Demi posted.
Oh my god. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Oh,
you know
my
you have to be a
God.
certain age to understand what that joke is.
I'm surprised Demi understands that joke.
Dang.
Man, that's
Leave Demi
crazy,
alone.
man. I revel in my youth every day.
I was looking over at the topics, and this is what I have to come back to.
So check it. We're gonna start with the news today of Xcloud. Of course, we know we found out actually yesterday that it's gonna be in Xbox Game Pass Ultimate starting September 15th. But now we're getting more details about Microsoft's deal with Samsung. So you're gonna get the Samsung 20 or Samsung product lines. It's going to have Xbox Game Pass pre-installed. You can get a bundle that gives you like 3 months of Game Pass, or you can get just the phone. You get a 14-day trial. That's some other stuff that comes with it. But the key thing that we're finding out today is also that Xcloud, even the beta, is no longer available on Apple. So as of right now, Xcloud is purely for Android. Now we are hearing some things that is mostly due to Apple wanting 30% and Microsoft saying, hell no, to the no, 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 hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no,
To the
no,
no, no.
hell no, no. So Microsoft is not, and that's just rumor, but we're hearing that is the holdup. So I want to get the panel's thoughts on number one, Xcloud having a partnership with Samsung, what that could mean as far as the new devices come out and getting more people to play their Xbox games anywhere. And number two, with them likely, from what it seems like now, will not be on iOS. Now, I want to start with my sister.
I mean, I don't really care to be like 100%. It's a whatever. I mean, if people want it on their certain device, they're gonna find a way to put it on their device. But I just think it's funny the people who are on iOS are losing their mind about it, and it's like
Factual.
But wasn't Apple just in a trial for its anti-consumerism policies, and you're screaming that Microsoft is being anti-consumer? I don't know.
Apple
I just don't
Arcade
understand
is
it.
so good. It's so good.
Exactly. The Apple Arcade has, huh?
That comment was, oh my god, why?
So it's either Snips is crying or he's just really still.
He wants to leave.
I'd act like that over those last two memes too, though, on the cool.
I didn't think Fame was gonna drop something, so I think his camera froze. I didn't think Fame was gonna drop something.
Down, sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I'm on my phone.
Apple Arcade is banging. If you're complaining there's no games on iPhone, you haven't played the Apple Arcade. What is it, $5 a month?
Okay, I guess now's a bad time for me to tell you that was sarcasm.
The Apple Arcade, no, it has some good games in there, though. I mean, Apple Arcade has more good games than the Stadia does. But that's not hard to beat, right?
No.
The PS1 Classic has more games, better games than Stadia.
Apple Arcade or Stadia runs them better than the PS1 Classic did. Anyway.
Are you back, Snips?
Yes.
There we
Sorry
go.
About that. Mine knocked out for a bit.
You good? So I want to get your thoughts on this Xcloud Samsung deal and the impacts that Xcloud could have not being on iOS.
From a general consumer standpoint, and by the way, I think it'll eventually be available on Apple products anyway. It'll be like a timed exclusive kind of thing, which everybody loves, right? I think that from a general consumer standpoint, like this is a good thing, and because it'll eventually make its way to Apple as well, it's a good thing. Me personally, I don't see too much value in it. I don't like the fact that I can play my games anywhere is cool, but I don't really want to play on like a full game on my tiny phone or like carry around a tab. Maybe if I carried around a tablet just for that, that'd be one thing. Just have like a nice 14, 16-inch tablet, but not that big for me. But I think overall, it's good to be able to play the games you want whenever you want and wherever you want. So yeah, why would that be a bad thing? And I'm not too concerned that it's not on Apple yet. Money talks, it'll get there eventually, I'm sure.
I'm starting to feel like everyone in the room has an Android. Demi, what are your thoughts, brother?
I do.
That's the only person with the iPhone in
here. Here we go.
I just don't care. I'm gonna be honest. Xcloud wasn't something I was like jumping out of my seat with. I know we can play our Xbox games, but I don't want to like play on a tiny screen, or I don't own an iPad to do so. So this wasn't something I was looking forward to. However, I do feel for the people that do have iPhones, but a lot of the people that were looking forward to Xcloud on iOS, either they didn't care or they're using this as fodder against another topic that we have coming up. Or, you know, the few that do care probably are upset, but a lot of people, this don't matter to a lot of people. This is just a backfire argument against the anti-consumer argument that we've been having.
So you don't think Xcloud not being on iOS will hurt Microsoft at all? I mean, think about it. You got a lot. I mean, most people have an Android, right? I mean, and I guess the caveat to kind of explain this is not everyone has a high-end Android, which is is the issue. But I mean, there's a lot of iPhone users, man. I mean, I've seen a couple of people, which is Twitter's a very small world, but some people it's like, yo, like this is BS.
I feel like they are missing out, but I don't think too many people are going to care about this, because either you have the people that don't care and it would just matter playing on Xbox, or you have the people that do care, but they aren't like playing as hard. And that's just my personal opinion.
So, do you not feel Xcloud is going to take off?
Not really.
Any reason? No, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you good. You good.
I was gonna say I just thought. I think what the Xcloud and like cloud gaming services are trying to do is expand like the population count of gamers. Make it accessible to people who are like, I don't want to spend a bunch of money on a console. I don't want to build a PC. But hey, if I can play these games like on my phone, like even people who are like, I love Candy Crush. Well, what's this other thing? Maybe I can access more games this way, and it opens up a whole new library of games to you. It increases your user base, which is good. But I think for people who like are enthusiastic about gaming, who make this one of their primary hobbies, I don't think they're going to get as much benefit out of it. They'll be like, oh, this is cool. If I really want to game somewhere, I can, but I probably have other ways I'd prefer to do that if I'm able to.
You know where this could potentially be huge for Microsoft? Japan. Because as we know, the consensus in Japan is they prefer mobile gaming, the Switch, gaming on your phone. This could be big for them to sort of tackle their Japan problem. They have a Japan problem, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, they have a UK problem too. I mean, they have problems in a lot of places. But you know, they at one point they were selling like 5 Xbox Ones a week. I mean, it was pretty bad, right? So I think with them having Xcloud and partnership with Samsung, you would see a lot of people in places like Japan or China who not necessarily are console gaming as much as the United States, the United Kingdom, who are wanting that mobile experience without having to buy a Switch or being able to freaking find a Switch, right? If you have a Android device and you have a controller, because keep in mind, even though your PS5 won't support your DS4, Microsoft still supports your DS4. So you can use your DualShock 4 on your Android device to still play games and you still keep it going. So, I mean, that potentially could be huge. Halo to the King, you there, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
What are your thoughts on this, boss?
As far as the whole DualShock 4 not working on, I mean...
No. Xcloud. Xcloud only being on
Android.
Yeah, Xcloud only being on Android and not being on iPhone.
I don't really use Xcloud, but I mean, I don't really have much to say on it because, like I said, I don't really use it. So, but I mean, I guess, like I said, business moves.
I think one of the funniest things out of this is people that, if you go back into their Twitter history, someone last week, people who play games on phones, they're not gamers, but they're the ones causing the biggest ruckus about us. It's like, you okay over there? Like, what's wrong with you? Pick an energy and pick an
the
energy
is never consistent.
And gaming, never.
Yeah. So I'm of two minds about it. On one hand, I understand what you're saying about the Japan problem. I understand how that could help in that area. And I, up until you said that, actually didn't think about it that way. And I agree. And on the other hand, your phone.
We're having, like, is it me?
It's just certain games I want to be immersed in.
I think that's me.
I don't care how big, I don't care how dope, is no substitute for a TV. And just gaming from a phone just kind of feels like a novelty still, you know?
I feel you. I think the people missed out on that because there was a moment there where I don't think we were live anymore. Like right when we started. I think it's Dreamcast guy, man. Like he was on last time, we was having issues. He was supposed to be here today and we're having issues. Apparently we wasn't live anymore for a second, but now we're back being live. That's what I'm
Oh snap. Did y'all catch what I said? What's the last thing y'all caught? Because I just said a lot just now.
I think you might have to go back into that, fam.
I don't think he can remember what he just said.
No, I remember. For anybody that missed it, I was saying that if y'all caught what he just said about Xbox's or Microsoft's Japan problem, I didn't really think about it that way. It makes sense, and I agree with that, and I think it would help in that area. But on the other hand, when it comes down to gaming on the phone, gaming on a tablet, I don't care how dope they are, it's just not a substitute for a TV for me. Like some games I'm just not down to play on the go. So outside of that, like just phone and tablet gaming just kind of feels like a novelty to me still. And I don't think that's ever going to wear off really.
I think it has its place. For example, when I was fighting COVID and I was in my isolation area in the hospital, I didn't have my Switch, but I had my phone and I had Xcloud. I had it with me. I'm about to be on a 3-hour flight here in a few days. I'm gonna bring a controller with me because I'm gonna have Xcloud. I think it has its place. I don't think you're gonna be like going to the basketball court like in that Switch. Remember that Switch commercial? People hooping and people on the sideline on their Switch. Like you're not really doing. That's not a practical thing, right? You're not actually gonna be doing that. But when you see a time where I got this. Like let's say for instance we're driving to PAC South, right? And Kevin got 4G in his car. You know what I'm saying? You know, not all the time you're gonna be. Your phone signal might not be hot, or what the case may be. You know, I normally be in the car for 4 or 5 hours. Let me go ahead and pop out this Xcloud. Like, I think it has its place. It's definitely not a mainline thing, but I think the key here is that it further pushes Microsoft's. I don't want to use the word agenda like it's a bad thing, but it further pushes the agenda of they're wanting you to be able to have Xbox everywhere. Like they want to be a household name, like I mean, PlayStation is a household name, right? It's when people think of video games, they're thinking Nintendo and PlayStation, right? I think Xbox is wanting that, but in a different avenue, in a different lane. I do think if it doesn't pop off on Android like they want, I think they will cave to Apple's demands of 30%. If that's really the case, right? I do think they will.
I think if it does, they still might.
You think so?
Yeah, I think if it does pop out the way they want it, they still might. Somebody's gonna still want it.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, and I could be wrong about this, but I believe I have an LG. I've been loving the LG G series. But anyone with the Samsung, doesn't Samsung have their own store outside of the Google Play Store? Anybody have a Samsung here? So if I'm not mistaken, I believe the Xbox Game Pass app that you will use to stream will be in the Samsung Play Store when you get that Samsung phone, not the Google Play Store, therefore bypassing Google's whatever percentage they're wanting. So it looks like Microsoft and Samsung have struck a deal to something they're both comfortable with, and we're probably going to be seeing this on the next line of TVs. You're going to see Xbox Game Pass apps so you can stream games directly to your TV. I think they have a really big deal going between the two, and if I'm not mistaken, they have their own store. It seems like they struck a deal. To me, I could be wrong. I'm wrong a lot. I'll never believe that I'm always right.
No, I think they did. I don't know how far. Like I don't think the future of game. I think the future of gaming might be in game streaming, but like not right now. However, if you got it somewhere, use it. Try it. If I had Stadia right now, just on my TV, somebody threw it in, I tried it at some point or another.
It's creating a bigger market.
Yeah.
Straight Relay in the comment section, yes, Samsung has a store. And so I believe when you buy a Samsung, was it Note 20 or whatever the next Samsung devices is, it's going to be installed on your phone, pre-installed, but it's probably going to be pre-installed through the Samsung store, not the Google store, which allows Microsoft to bypass Google wanting a cut or have.
They sneaky though.
It's smart, and I think
they sneaky with it.
Which I think this is making people, including myself, believe that the reason there's an issue with Apple is Apple wanting 30 to 35%, whatever they're wanting as far as a cut. And I think that's too big for Microsoft. I don't think they're wanting to pay that. And that's not just Microsoft. It's a lot of people.
You think?
Go ahead.
I was just about to ask. You think that it's the same deal with Google?
I wouldn't doubt it, but it's not going to be. It's not removed because right now I have an iPhone for work. I don't have it with me, but I'm hearing that you can't even download the beta anymore on iPhone. Like it's not even in the store.
I think I saw somebody post a screenshot where they tried to open the beta that they had already installed and came up with the error message that it couldn't connect.
But it's
they took it on test flight.
But it's still inside the Google store. So whatever, I think the deal with Google is in place. It might be less than whatever somebody said that the stream stopped. They did earlier, but we should be good to go now. Are we having like mad issues? Somebody let me.
Not that I can see.
We're still live from here.
We're still live? Because someone, Magna Carta 80 said that the stream stopped.
What's up, Magna? It's going for me.
Yeah, for me it shows I saw chat disconnected for a minute, but it looks like we're back. So maybe it was just a split-second thing.
Whatever issue we're having, I don't think it's us.
There's a lot of stuff going on lately, man, with network and internet connection issues.
Yeah, it's
crazy
been
times right now.
Clean after last.
I was gonna say we good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
we good.
Appreciate it. Also appreciate you, man. But like I said, I think whatever, and I can't tell you guys fact, right? Because I don't have the information in front of me. I can go look it up. I don't have it in front of me. But I don't know what Google's cut is, but it seems to be, it may be something significantly less than what Apple's cut is for the Apple Play Store, because Microsoft doesn't have an issue being on Google Play. But I think how they're skating paying whatever Google's paying by paying a cheaper amount is by being on the Samsung store and having a partnership with Samsung to put every Samsung phone you buy, you have Xbox Game Pass app. I think same thing with the TVs is going to be the same thing. You have a Samsung TV, here's 14 days of Xbox Game Pass trial. Here's the app. Play games directly on your TV with your DS4. Shout out to Glorious Kev that says greetings to Hugger and Friends. That's the name. And apparently, according to Glorious Kev, we're supposed to rename the podcast to the Hugcast.
That'll probably be our name next week.
No, like it's called Hugger and Friends. That's the name of the show. Like we Muppets or something.
Friend.
Like let's do that.
Hug and Co.
Hug and
Hug and Co. There we go.
Co.
There we go.
Hugger in the pit.
So, Fame, you kept talking about this Samsung App Store. I got so confused because I was like, bro, I've had this phone forever, and I had Samsungs before this. I do not remember this App Store. And when I had to Google it to look up the logo, the Galaxy Store. I uninstall this thing the moment I get my phone.
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't want
every
this.
time.
It's like a bloatware thing.
That's the first thing I do anytime I get a new phone. I spend like 2.5 hours going through everything and being like, I don't want this. How do I remove it? I don't want this. How do I remove it?
But it makes sense to put it on the Samsung store, not the Google store, because I mean, yeah, you can lock Android devices out of a particular app, like if it isn't compatible. But people find a way around that all the time.
But if it's pre-installed, I think there's a difference between seeing like the Galaxy Store and uninstalling that because you feel like it's bloatware, and seeing an Xbox logo, and like even if you're not a gamer like that, you'll see it and be like, "Ooh, what's this?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I'm sure Samsung's gonna push it out because I mean we know for a fact that we're seeing somebody saying we're back. Did we get disconnected again?
No.
Okay,
Stuff keep happening.
Something's happening. I'm seeing Hustle. Shout out to Hustle, man. Hustle mess around. I need to make sure Hustle's a moderator on the thing. But he says we're back. And I'm looking like, did we get disconnected again? We're having issues. Yeah, I think I missed my point. I forgot my point. Did I get a year older today, or was it Dallas?
Well, you were talking about the Xbox logo giving it validity instead of bloatware.
Yes, it does. Like Stray Relay says, if it's pre-installed on TV, it makes more sense compared to a Sony TV and compared to a Sony TV and a PS Now service. I mean, it's going to be huge for a lot of people, even if you aren't a gamer.
Yeah, that would be pre-installed on Samsung TVs. I wasn't even thinking about that.
That could be huge. Be good. Somebody said to check my Twitter DM. I will check my Twitter DM. But like I said, it could potentially be huge, especially when you buy a TV or phone and says, hey, here's 14 days of Xbox Game Pass. Now, for the people who are casuals and may not be watching every event or being on Twitter and seeing, hey, what Game Pass is, and you got a 14-day trial, you're going to check it out. Holy crap. I can stream all of these games on my TV that's likely hardwired into my, or connected to my 5G internet service. It definitely can be big.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
That's what she said. But yeah.
Oh yeah, we are having issues.
Oh.
Hustle just sent me a photo saying he got a picture that. Oh, they're getting this.
Oh.
Which is absolutely weird.
Because I've been watching the entire stream and I've been fine.
I think this is a YouTube issue because on OBS I have a perfect thing, and on some people are seeing it, some people aren't. I think it's more of a YouTube issue.
I've been watching on YouTube too.
Yeah, I'm watching it. Let me refresh and see if I get something weird.
This smells like a YouTube issue to me. Because trust me, we've had problems with my internet before in the past, and we went like weeks without a podcast because of it. So. And those issues are long gone. But shout out to people who are watching. If you are watching, please hit that subscribe button. Share the stream out. I think Dreamcast guy fell asleep. He's somewhere. He got a long session on the toilet. He's not here tonight. So we're going to try to see if we can get that fixed and get him back on next week. So I do apologize because I know all week on Twitter we talked about the Dreamcast guy being here. He's a really good guy. He's not the one to flake. So for him not to be here, that's definitely something.
I hope everything's all right.
So I really hope everything's okay with him because he's not the guy to fly. I mean, he spent 16 hours in a call with Hugger and Dallas before, so we know he doesn't flake. So
he's good people.
Some of y'all are mad quiet, some of y'all are mad loud. All right, I can work on the audio. Any more opinions on this before we move on to the next topic? I know we kind of beat it to death for 30 minutes. I apologize.
It'd be like
we talked about phone games for longer than I thought we could talk about phone stuff.
We did.
You got games on your phone.
every kid, everywhere. I do want to. It's not clear and low. My voice is not clear and low. Hugger. Xbox Live is the next topic.
Let's trash it.
Okay.
Can you take over as I figure out what's going on?
So Xbox Live Gold is not. Is that a rumor? I haven't paid attention to that. The rumor of it not being free or it was going free.
The rumor was it was going free. He got it. Yeah, Snips got it. Sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
Let me fix this issue.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say it. So the rumor was that people were thinking it might go free or like go away and just become something else that you don't have to pay for monthly. And Xbox said they came out and made a statement basically that they have no plans to change it. The keywords I feel like are at this time. They threw that in at the end. They were like, we have no plans to change or like alter the Xbox Live Gold at this time.
That's interesting. It's always that small phrasing that you got to pay attention to.
So I mean, like, I expect they will do it, and I predicted it that they were going to say it at the showcase, and they didn't, obviously. So I was wrong. I still think it's coming. I just I'm not really. I think they're prepared to be more patient than we are, maybe. I think they're going to try and wait us out and be like, we'll make this change, but hang on, we're gonna take our sweet time with this one.
I mean, we shouldn't. Let's never say never, because something just happened this week that changed that whole mindset. Is the Cuphead dev said it would never be on PlayStation, and look where it is, where it's heading to. Forever. But that's interesting phrasing. Not yet. What do you guys think? Should they? Is the gold service still like a thing that should be carried forward, or should it turn into something else?
It should turn into dust. I'll tell you why. Because I just read a second ago. Kevin's like, I'm here to trash pan for online, and I'm down with it. Like all of that.
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus. I mean, all I get is the free games. Why do I have to pay to play though? Unless it's free to play. Come on, really?
If Xbox PC, I'll not to cut you off. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say they only did that because they won't be able to get away from making you pay to play online, free to play.
Mm-hmm. If Xbox PC can have no paywall, console shouldn't either. Because that's a slap in the face of console owners. We're paying, PC isn't. There has to be like a fine line met somewhere.
I hope my audio is good. And I made a post about this earlier. Go ahead.
I think it goes against everything that Phil Spencer's been saying about how he wants to break down all these walls and, let everyone play everywhere, ever equally treated.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. But you're making us pay. We're the only ones left paying for online. So you're going to make Halo free to play, which is huge. But we're going to still be the only ones paying to play Halo multiplayer.
The only exclusive you have on Xbox is
there's so much mixed
paywall.
messaging.
Why do you sound weird now?
Me?
I don't.
Yeah.
You sound like you down the street.
Really?
Right,
I don't know what changed.
Not you.
Sound a little.
No, not you. Fame.
Fame sounded like he was down the street.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a grounded character.
Hey, little dude, let me hold $1.
When we were playing Grounded, I wish he was down the street. He almost blew my eardrums out when he saw that spider, boy. Oh my god. Kev says they tried to charge Microsoft tried to charge PC players for online, and I mean, you can't. That's one thing I've never understood is when PlayStation 3 had it, everything was free, and then PlayStation 4 was like no, but the Xbox, it keeps going on. I'm like, it's just something I don't understand in 2020.
Is that better?
With all that's going on. Oh, way better.
Better? Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. I was trying to amplify what Halo was saying. The only exclusive you get on Xbox is an exclusive paywall. Like, it's crap. Like, you don't get exclusive games. You don't get exclusive characters for third-party games. You get to pay for online. And
you don't even get no exclusive costumes for any third-party games.
You get nothing. So if you do not give Microsoft a penny and build your own PC, they say, you know what? You can play online for free, which how it should be. But if you give them $500 off the rip, for a console, they reward you by saying, if you want to play with your friends, give us more money a month. Granted, for anybody says, well, PlayStation does the same thing. We know that, and it's crap too. That's all around. But the reason the focus is on Microsoft is based on what you guys were saying. Phil Spencer and the whole Xbox motor thing is everyone gets to play. You know, what's the point of making? That's another topic we'll talk about in a little bit. What's the point of making Halo free to play if it's not really free to play, unless you have a PC? They're punishing you for not owning a PC. I'm sorry, it is. It is what it is. You're being punished by giving them $500 and not building a PC. You're being punished. Oh my God. And it sucks. And this is somebody who was ready to drop 500 on Series X day one. Them not if now who's to say that they don't announce in a couple of days that Xbox Live Gold or multiplayer is free, right? Who say that won't happen? Because they always say at this time. At this time, it's corporate speak, which gives them a loophole to do whatever they want in the future, right? But as of right now, it's upsetting. And it kind of makes me want to say, dang, do I really want to drop this 500? Or should I use half of that 500, or whatever the case may be, and go get or use the whole, I don't know how much graphics cards are, right? I haven't built a PC. Go build a PC or spend 500 on a console while having to pay to play online. It's crap. It's counterintuitive. It's not what. It's a ripoff.
They've been promoting.
Yeah, it's not what they're promoting. It's the complete opposite of that.
Yeah. I mean, I get it in a business sense, keep the money flowing in, but like I was saying, what should it turn into? I think it should just, if they do want to keep it around, or don't even keep it around, just push Game Pass. And like Game Pass for me has been awesome on PC, and I oh my God, he has a real ear.
Who did?
That's
bro,
Dallas.
Dallas, bro, you lucky it's your birthday, fam.
It's Dallas's birthday, so turn the Game Pass and just, you're talking about breaking down these walls. They have all these emotional videos when they have their show. Just make it easier for people everywhere. That was the main factor when I was younger. What just didn't get an Xbox. I'm like, I'm not paying to play online when I got a PlayStation 3 that can just go out there and do it. I can't get over the Mickey Mouse with the ears.
I'm trying to find a website or someone who could run down the list of games with gold titles this year. Because number one, here's the thing: at least with PlayStation Plus, they're giving you good games.
Anybody in the chat, if you have a full list of the games with gold,
for 2020,
you should be able to link it for 2020. Yes,
because
or if you know,
it's absolutely terrible. At least for the last 6 months, Games with Gold used to give you decent games. They really did. The games used to be decent. Even right now, this month, PlayStation isn't Fall Guys the PS Plus game for this month?
I think so. Yeah.
Which is one of the more popular games right now, and you get it for PlayStation Plus. Meanwhile, we're getting games like I gotta see what the games for gold is for. I didn't even look.
I mean, look at the games with gold list, and then look at the games that they've been putting on Game Pass. I mean, the whole Yakuza series and Final Fantasy series is gonna be on Game Pass. Yes, it's not every month, but I would rather play Yakuza than whatever they're putting out.
So, for example, Xbox games with gold for August, you're looking at Portal Knights, Override.
By the way, we've also lost Kev.
Oh boy, I think Dreamcast guy is just cursing us, man. MX Unleashed, Red Faction 2. That was August.
Red Faction 2?
Who cares about any of these games?
Ever since they got Game Pass, they're gonna get lazy with games with gold.
So
that's been a given.
So it's no longer an incentive. The incentive of being with gold was to play online. Hey, we'll give you these games every month.
Yeah, but if we're paying, we should get quality stuff.
There you
go.
PlayStation
Plus coming out the cut with Fall Guys and Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Come on, man. Come on.
I'm about to renew my PS Plus for 1 month just so I can download Fall Guys. I haven't had
2K20 and Rise of the Tomb Raider last month. And Erica.
Which is
Erica was last month?
Tomb Raider.
Yeah,
yeah.
I missed that.
Yeah. PlayStation Plus ain't been missing this year. Meanwhile, Xbox.
Oh, sorry.
You good.
Meanwhile, you said
Meanwhile, Xbox, they have some gems in between there. Like Dunk Lords is cool.
Yeah.
But I can't see people be like, yeah, man, Xbox Live games ago, Dunk Lords. Let's talk about it.
Dunk Lords was kind of dope. I had fun with that game for a little bit, and then I got bored and never went back to it.
Meanwhile, Fall Guys is the hottest BR out right now, and PlayStation gets it for free for the month. Come on,
Game night.
You can't miss that.
I watched Hustle play that earlier, and he did 2 good runs and then sucked for the rest of it. Love you, Hustle.
I almost had a dub.
Is that
Almost.
I've yet to have PS Plus
Game
this year,
night.
but I'm gonna get a month just so I can download Fall Guys and play it on the game night. Like I'm with that, just because it's an incentive for me to go out and get PS Plus, and I have no reason to do. I haven't downloaded an Xbox. I did Dunk Lords. I can't think of the last time I did a Games Will Go game. Somebody says, Massage's Prime says, Fame, hold up. We're not going to act like Games Will Go ain't been fire in the past. In the past.
Horizon and Vanquish, I take those.
Yes, in the past. That's absolute fact. But since we got a real push with Game Pass, it's been garbage.
They don't care about Games Will Go like that.
Don't carry 2 services that just, when one is... It's like the 2 Fortnite modes. It's like the Save the World has struggled. It's finally out, but they were concerned about the battle royale. Just let one go and push all your. Oh, Dallas, where are you finding these?
But the one thing with Save the World, at least you get free V-Bucks from playing that.
That's true. It's the only incentive people had to play it.
Yeah.
Oh snap! You can get
Sony's
a
reading
PS
tea
Plus
leaves,
for 30.
See, blessings. But I will say this:
where?
On CD keys.
One thing I'll notice is at least Sony has been like giving you more incentive with PlayStation Plus. They have been adding like exclusive costumes and stuff with everything. Like I can go on Apex and Fortnite and download some exclusive PlayStation stuff. Meanwhile, Xbox doesn't have any of those type of things.
I'm going to drop this link to CD keys in the chat. I'm about Captain Crunch. Wait a minute, is that Cold Captain?
No way, bro. No way.
No, that can't be him. There's no way.
Is it though, for real? What's happening?
That's his nickname. I can't tell, bro.
Oh, snap.
I'm about to hit him up. I don't know nobody. I've never seen nobody else use that name before. I don't think that's him though. Ain't no way. He probably would have came in through Facebook. So there's the link for CD keys. If you guys, I'm about to literally after this podcast, I'm about to go do it because that is one hell of a deal, and I don't think I can pass that up. A year for 30.
Thank you, Sony. That's a good birthday gift. I appreciate y'all.
That's clutch. All right, did we lose Hugger? We lose. Oh, Kevin's back. When did Kevin get back?
I'm back, bro. Man, I don't know. I think Dallas's birthday is too powerful for the internet.
So you're having issues with Discord.
I have issues with everything.
And I noticed too, for you guys watching this, the show looks kind of grainy. That's because even on my end, as I'm looking at my panelists through Discord, they look grainy. So I'm not sure what's happening today. They just not a day, and then the face of level 1 just
technology hiccup.
Definitely. So before we get to the next topic, well, actually, we're gonna go straight to the next topic because it kind of goes along with what we've been talking about with Halo. We actually got confirmation after we talked about this on the podcast with Tim Dog before the Xbox game show. We talked about Halo multiplayer being free to play. And we did get that confirmation that Halo multiplayer will be free to play. And so I kind of want to get y'all's thoughts about this. Now I want to start with Halo to the King, which is our resident, the biggest Halo fan here. And what are your thoughts about the multiplayer being free to play, like the positives and negatives of this mode, which is likely going to be a separate download? What are the positives and negatives of this game going free to play, if there's any negatives?
Honestly, I think I'm more on the positive side than the negative side. I think this opens up the door to, because like I said, Halo's never been free to play before. So this opens up to, thousands of extra people that might have not had interest in it before to play it. Like, they have access to Forge, which the Forge has made a lot of like interesting game modes that become staple in the franchise, like Griffball and Infection and stuff like that. The downside I'm seeing is potential like microtransactions that like kind of like predatory, like for instance they may not be named rec packs, but like I don't want like actual how Halo 5 had armor behind like rec packs and stuff like that. Like if they're gonna do microtransactions, make it just cosmetics. Like I'm pretty sure they'll probably do like a Spartan pass or something like that, which is like a battle pass, but I just don't want them to get carried away with these like really aggressive microtransactions. But that's pretty much it though.
Demi, what are your thoughts on this, fam? You're a big competitive FPS guy. What do you think about this being free to play?
This opens the door for more smoke, so I'm with it. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what comes from this and all the new blood that's gonna hit Halo, so I can wax them. So I'm excited, man. Just I don't want any predatory microtransactions like Halo was saying. Purely cosmetic, and make sure you have it where I can unlock armor the old school way, or get the option to buy for those who are lazy, or do the battle. I know they're gonna do a battle pass. They're definitely gonna do a battle pass, and if you're gonna have that, but also give us the way to unlock armor old school, and I'm set.
Let me ask you this, Demi. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, just to add to that, I was thinking what they should do, a good way to implement that is do it kind of how Halo Reach did, where like when you complete matches you get credits, and then you can like buy credits to like unlock armor sets or something like that, how they had in Reach. And maybe like for microtransactions you could potentially buy them, but again it's just kind of like a quick way to get access to your favorite types of, doesn't necessarily put like pressure on you to buy it, or you don't get any like heads like advantages over anybody.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Demi. So, in my opinion, Halo multiplayer going free to play is so they could attempt to compete with the Fortnite, Warzone, Apex, rogue companies of the world, right? However, what do you think about the notion that a lot of people are saying that it will not meet that threshold without also being on PlayStation?
Nah, it definitely can meet. It doesn't need to be on PlayStation just because people want to see something popular like that hit PlayStation. It'll do the numbers. Hell, PC-wise, is going up right now just with Halo 3 by itself. So I definitely think Halo Infinite's in a good spot. It'll be fine. Xbox, PC, it's gonna go nuts. It's definitely fine, and people have been itching for a new Halo game to play for a while. Even with the older ones going up on PC and Master Chief Collection getting crossplay soon, a lot of people want this title, and we want to see what's the next step for Halo and the evolution forward.
Can it pull gamers away from the Apex Legends of the world, for at least for a little bit, for a moment in time? Can it put a dent into the war zones of the world?
You want me to be honest? If Halo has the BR, I think it can.
If it has BR.
Yeah.
They said they wasn't going to. The only BR that they said they cared about was the battle. To quote.
Okay.
So, if, Xbox, they also said that everyone was equal and we want everyone to be inclusive and everything for everybody. So they say a lot of stuff. They say a lot of things, and it's hard to really take them at face value at this point. Which is crazy because Microsoft tries so hard to be open and transparent, and it only seems to make them eventually make a 180 6 months down the road.
There's a lot of foot and mouths, crow eating. So I don't know, man. I think it has potential. I don't think it's gonna pull like the BR crowd, because the BR crowd is the BR crowd. They're gonna go to whatever BR flocks next. But the multiplayer shooter crowd, the COD, gear, stuff like that, is definitely gonna come over with that route.
Who we got? Citizen Snips. Do you play Halo at all? What do you think about it being free to play unless you have an Xbox console. Then it's not free to play because you have to pay to play. Microsoft
free to pay to play.
Yeah, it's free to pay to play. Yeah.
I'm very confused by all of it. I still, like, even after y'all have explained it, I'm still not sure I fully grasp how this is going to work precisely. So I'm really confused by what they mean free to play, but when I play it on Xbox, I'm still going to have to pay for Xbox Live.
Very Good thing you have a PC.
Yeah.
Because Microsoft loves you.
A PC.
They love you. You have a PC.
I'll get more frames that way, too, if I'm honest. But yeah, I mean, I really don't get it, man. I'm super freaking confused by it. The only somewhat salvage I can see for this, because especially regarding their recent statement that Xbox Live Gold isn't going to change anytime soon, is but I don't know how this would work unless they discount Game Pass Ultimate or Game Pass. Like, they knock some of the price off. Still give you, like, so say I have Ultimate, right, and I'm paying, I think it's $14.99. I get Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass for PC and console. Well, if they discount it by $5 a month and tell me it's now $9.99, and I still get all the same things, then I guess they're kind of opening up, and they can do the same thing on console. But they're opening up. Gold isn't really going away; it's still there, but there's a way to escape paying for it if you buy Game Pass. I guess maybe.
I could be wrong.
The cost is already rolled into it. It's very confusing.
If you look at on a monthly basis, Xbox Game Pass, not Ultimate, just the regular Game Pass for console is $10 a month. And so is Xbox Live Gold. They're both $10 a month. Ultimate is where you really get the deal. And I think for PC it's $5 a month, so it's cheaper on PC. So not only on console are you paying more a month, you don't get to play multiplayer for free. Now, before I ask this question, I know I'm going to hear in the most beautiful voice that I can't imitate Hugger, but she's not going to care because she doesn't play competitive shooters, right? That's her answer. But because she is the face of Lv1 and she is on this panel, I'm going to ask her anyway. Hugger, Halo multiplayer being free to play, can it compete with the other free-to-play titles that are also on every platform?
I mean, on name alone, at first, yes, but it has to be a solid game. It has to be a solid experience. It doesn't matter if it's free, charged. If it's not good, it doesn't really matter. Will I give it a shot? Maybe.
What?
I don't know. But I don't know. It's just got to be a good game. That's the problem. Is free, not free. The reason Apex is so loved is because it's actually a solid gameplay experience. So it's like, I don't know. If people like it, they like it.
Hey Dallas, you know why Microsoft loves you and they hate me? Because you have a PC and I have an Xbox. So with that being said, you get to play Halo multiplayer for free. What are your thoughts about that, brother?
I'm down. Like I'm all the way down. And you know I'm not super big on multiplayer, but every now and then I find one that I really get with and I mess with it for as long as I have friends that's messing with it. But I'm kind of with Hugger. Like, it can survive off name alone at first, and if it's a good game, people will play it. It sucks that everybody won't get to play a free to play that's supposed to be free to play, but won't really be free to play. But yeah, you get what I'm getting at.
And don't get it twisted. Like,
that part sucks for everybody. Online should always be free.
I got my little laptop that has a little 1060 in it. It's nothing. I'm gonna have to build a PC now. My little 1060 gets me by. It does. But I'm gonna have to build a PC now. I'm gonna have to because I don't think I can continue. Like, I think, and I don't want to keep going backwards to the whole games will go to. But I think that the hope that it was going away was like had me that I'm buying a Series X. Now I'm just like, I don't think I can continue to do it. And I said that on Twitter earlier. I think I'm done. I think my Xbox One X, which I didn't pay for, shout out to J Dub. I didn't pay for the Xbox One X. I got it for the free. I think it might be my last Xbox console. I think the money I was going to use to buy the Series X day one would now be a PS5 day one, and I'm going to build a PC. It's It's time. Hustle.
What about those console exclusives? How you gonna play those?
They're gonna be on PC.
And then if it's something in Game Pass that didn't drop on PC that's still dropping on console, I have an Xbox One X. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
So
That's
you know,
fair.
and on the Xbox One
everything
X,
they announced at their show says play anywhere. So I'm assuming most of their exclusive stuff is coming to PC.
yeah,
You'll benefit more from building a PC anyway.
yeah, it has to happen. I don't think I have a choice at this point. It has to happen, and I'm still going to use my gaming laptop probably just for like this podcast purposes. But it's a wrap.
Also, think about it. You won't have to restart like what we had to do with Minecraft Dungeons. You won't have to restart.
Yeah.
You'll just be there. We don't have to worry about crossplay.
And
You'll be there.
It's sad, dude, that Microsoft doesn't reward you for buying their box. They punish you for it.
It almost seems like their approach is, okay, these people spent several $100s on our console. Haha, we got them. Now we can have them for more money.
Yeah.
Or it's like people who are like, oh, I'll just play it on my PC that I already have. They're like, well, these people wouldn't give us their money, so obviously they're not going to give us any more. We should give them stuff for free.
That's pretty much what it is. Shout out to Hugger with the glizzy. Oh, that's a hamburger. Never mind.
Hamburger and poutine.
What?
Would
Would have been even better. Would have been if she would have had a glizzy and some poutine.
No, that's Demi. He's with the glizzies.
The glizzy god.
Oh, terrible.
I'm hungry. Leave me alone.
Oh man, it's kind of a weird podcast today, having audio issues and visual issues, and Dreamcast guy having irritable bowel syndrome, stuck on the toilet. kind of a weird show today, man. The hour went by kind of fast. I think at some point, as our audience grows, as you guys continue to rock with us, we might have to extend the show out 15, 20 minutes to kind of, get stuff going. And I guess I need to make an announcement here that likely starting next week, there will be a second podcast on this channel. It will be called Take Two. Me and Hugger will be running a second show. There's a couple of other shows that are being worked on by Dallas, but there at bare minimum will be a second podcast that will run hopefully every Thursday, if not every other Thursday, with me and the Floor Hugger. So make sure you guys are tuned in every Wednesday and Thursday. Wednesday for WSP Podcast and Thursday for Take Two. So yes, you get to see more Floor Hugger and her eating. And possibly
it's either I eat now or I eat on stream later.
And remember, she's all about that food and feet. Might change to the Food and Feet podcast. We'll see.
Food and Feet cast. I won't be tuning in, but I'm sure to make a whole lot of that OnlyFans.
It'll be a whole lot of
He'll
weirdos.
be stealth watching.
Most of it's OnlyPants content.
I'm telling you.
Oh man. So do we have anything we want to run down quickly? If not, what's left will and we might even have Take Two starting tomorrow. Depends on what we have left for the day. So anything else you guys want to run down before we get up at it? I know we have to do suggestions, which unfortunately I don't have a suggestion for. Oh wait a minute, do I have a suggestion for this week?
We forgot our good old sponsor, Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage.
This is true. We gotta get that checked. Make sure you guys get your game.
We can talk about it tomorrow.
So we're having a Take Two tomorrow, possibly.
Yeah, because I was like, there's something I wanted to cover, but we'll talk about it tomorrow.
All right, so the new podcast, Take Two, with me and the Floor Hugger, starts tomorrow. So yeah, make sure you guys are back tomorrow. Get all your gaming news from Lv1Gaming.com. We appreciate the support. Baron, who's in the chat, he's a writer, has been doing his thing. He's only been here for a couple of weeks, and he's super talented. He's extremely talented.
Yeah, that man dope.
And he does some really good work. Also, his YouTube channel is dope. Man puts in work. Like, I would love for him and Dallas to link up to do some stuff, man. I think Baron will be a household name here soon. I'm happy that he's starting off with us, which is super dope. Make sure you guys check out the man Hustle, who's in the chat. Everybody's looking at man. Captain Crunch, Yellow, Doom, Kev, Plays, a glorious Kev. I apologize. Who else was in the chat? People was here. A lot of y'all just weren't really talking today.
You know what's crazy?
Misogynist.
It's a couple people. There's actually a couple people in this chat right now that's on my list of people to contact. That's crazy, ain't it?
That's dope.
Like y'all just pop up when I need you.
Magna Carter.
That's what she said.
Like everyone who's in the chat.
What's up, Magna?
Even if you Shin Bean, even if you didn't comment today, just for you guys watching and rocking with us was dope. We apologize we didn't have our guests today. Hopefully we can have them next week. The Rhino Autobot. I'm just going through. I don't want to miss anybody who actually was talking and communicating because we love for you guys to communicate with us. Give us your thoughts. Give us your opinions because we wouldn't be doing this podcast if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Don't leave this shit. We got to go around the beam because we're gamers. We love anime. We love movies. And we want to make sure we give you guys something to watch. Hugger, what are your recommendations for this week?
Me first, when I was about to just shove a whole bunch of fries in my face.
Ooh.
So let's start with movie. The end of Evangelion. There's that one, and then there's True Death. Go watch them, or make sure you've watched Neon Genesis Evangelion first. Otherwise, none of it will make sense. But go watch the movies after you're done. They're pretty entertaining. Continue the story. Always love them. For anime, I would say, because I've been a hungry little girl lately, Food Wars, because I love that anime. It's so good. Don't watch it while you're hungry, though, because you'll just want to devour everything. And then for game, I would say Deliver Us the Moon. It has no combat. It's just a puzzle game set on the moon. It's really cool. It's a little indie game. If you like puzzles, you're definitely going to love it.
The D, the A, the L, the L, the A, the Z. There's not enough stuff in there for it to keep on going. But I know with Dallas, what's your recommendations, bro?
Man, if I knew how to do the old school Harlem Shake, that would have been the perfect moment. So let me see. I haven't really been playing much. Like I finished Ghost of Tsushima finally. And I started playing Gears. So I never got to experience the Gears game. So I started from the first. I'm messing with it so far, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see if I make it to 5. So I started that. What can I recommend right now? To be completely honest, I don't know. Gaming wise, Shadow Warrior 2 was fun too. I've been playing that too. So, either one of those is good. But if you are like me and Gears is one of the series you never got to touch, I suggest if you did get to touch it, figure something out. Like find something that you did not get to play and get on it. Because that's kind of the wave I'm on until Cyberpunk comes out. Show wise, I don't really have a movie, but Umbrella Academy. If you have not seen season 2, check that out. If you haven't seen season 1 yet, I don't know where you at. You deaf, dumb, stupid, hiding under a rock. You need to climb on down and watch that because it's dope. And other than that, catch up on The Boys because that season 2 is gonna be fire. Season one was a throat punch. So definitely check one of those or both of those out.
If you're itching in your pants, you need to go to your doctor because you might have crabs. Citizen Snips!
Oh my god.
Man, that's a terrible take. Oof. that's a bad transition right there.
You said redo on that.
That's messed up, man. I don't want to say anything after that. It's terrible.
My bad.
You want.
They all can't be hits. They all can't be hits. I'm sorry. I mess up sometimes.
That was on purpose, man. Don't lie to me.
They all can't be hits. I'm sorry.
Well, Dallas, I was one of those people. I had not seen Umbrella Academy yet. I started watching season 1. I'm like most of the way through it now. So
it's lit.
Definitely go watch that, as he was saying. Anime wise, I can't remember if we mentioned it on the podcast or not before, but God of High School. If you're not watching it, you need to. It's one of those that you won't want to miss for whatever reason. But it's pretty dang good. And then as far as what to play, I'm kind of curious about Fall Guys. There's been a lot about Fall Guys happening right now. I've watched some friends play it. It seems kind of like a good, chill, hang with friends game. So I think I might jump into that here relatively soon. And Act 2 for Valorant just started. So Probably going to be playing some of that. They released a new hero that I don't quite agree with, but we'll see what happens when she gets in game. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. Check us out on the website, lv1gaming.com. Stuff coming out just about every single day there. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. We'll see y'all next week.
Our resident Spartan.
Haven't really been watching too much TV and stuff lately. I did just finish Carrion today, which is honestly a really good game. Some of the traversal like maps in that game get you kind of confused, but I say besides that, I would recommend Grounded. It's on Game Pass, and I know the aesthetic might not be for everybody, but it's honestly a very, very good survival game. I've had some serious laughs with friends. Yeah, give it a try.
She Who Hugs Floors. Did we already get? We didn't get the floor hugger yet, did we?
I was the first one.
Oh, that was such a long time ago.
Remember, I was like, I'm gonna stuff my face, and you're like, oh, put your recommendation out there.
This is true.
But come watch me stream later, y'all.
You gotta be.
It's Demi now.
You gotta be two something to do something. Demi God.
Yeah, dig. Let's see. I got 3 today. So for TV, I'm gonna go with Shameless. Just picked it up, started watching it. Really good. Okay. Set in Chicago. It's hilarious because they have everything kind of down pat, even though they film in California. That's great. For games, I just beat it today. Superliminal. It's a perception is reality type puzzle game. Really, really good. It confused me, stumped me on a couple puzzles. The ones that really stumped me, I put on Twitter to show off because one of them was an infinite loop, and I had to follow the pattern, but it kept resetting on me, so it was pretty hilarious. And for movies, it's a documentary, so I guess you can call it a movie or whatever. Fear City. It's on Netflix. Hilarious. No, not hilarious, but Fear City is more New York documentaries and mafia stuff, so if you're into that, go watch that.
Okay. I only had one suggestion, and it's already been talked about, but it was the Umbrella Academy. And shout out to, is it Aiden Gallagher, who plays 5? A lot of people have been saying that he would be perfect. Oh. He would be perfect for a live action Robin, maybe a Damian Wayne.
Damian, he would play a good Damian.
He would be a hella dope Damian. He would be a fire Damian. So shout out to him, man, because he's killing it as number 5. He killing it. He would be the dopest Damian Wayne. He would bring a lot of legitimacy, in my opinion, to the DC movie franchises. So shout out to him, man. That's my suggestion for the week. I will be back to playing Rogue Company because the last time I played terribly, and I gotta redeem myself because it was terrible. In a little bit, my sister, the Floor Hugger, will be streaming. I'm sure my brother Citizen Snips will be streaming. My brother Demi God will be streaming. They are part of the Lv1 Gaming stream team. Make sure you guys go follow them. Give them a like, share them out, go subscribe. Host them, whatever you can do, man, to support it. No matter where you're watching today, share out, subscribe, like, let the people know that 2SP Podcast ain't as bad as what you think. Sorry about the guest today. We will work on getting him next week. Hopefully we can figure out what happened. I hope everything is good. And just like SpongeBob said, I'm going to check out because we have my people on the screen at FameENT, Citizen Snipes, Floor Hugger, DallazMan, Demi God, hell to the king. Make sure you guys rock with us next week. XP Podcast will return for level 120. And tomorrow, the first episode of Take 2. Yes, you guys get to see more of Hugger. Congratulations. We catch y'all tomorrow, man. Peace. Usually, before I hit stop, seeing Hugger goes, bye. So I'm still waiting for her to go, bye.
Oh. Annyeong. Bye.
Peace out.